This is James Elder for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm at Tower Hill today for the press conference of the Movement of Truth show, fighting on the bill. I've got John Wayne Hibbert. What's happening, John?
How you doing, James?
I'm alright, mate. And yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you, mate. Good, thank you.
Good. Now, having a look at the scheduled card, you were scheduled to be fighting Philip Bowes, undefeated Philip Bowes for the Southern Area title. I do believe there's a change in that now. Could you explain to me what's happened?
Right, basically, I got made mandatory for the English title, and a fight had already been made between Ricky Boylan and Tyler Goodjohn for the English title. So basically, they asked me to step aside again, like I did before for Ricky Boylan on the Southern Area title, and I wasn't happy to do that because obviously it held my career back 10 months. Not because of Ricky's fault, but due to an injury and due to his team not wanting to fight me. So basically, I didn't want to accept it. So me and Eddie sat down today, and we've come up with a plan. And now I'll be fighting for the WBC international title, which is a better title than the Southern Area. Give me a world ranking, and also by the end of the year, should get a winner of Pretty Ricky and Tyler Goodjohn, as long as they both stick to their word, you know.
Eddie said recently that he felt Tyrone Nurse was the most avoided fighter at that weight. I'm sure you've got something to say about that, John, isn't there?
Well, just goes without saying. Tyrone's a tricky fighter. Believe me, I'd fight anyone. Like, it's not my style not to fight anyone. Do you know what I mean? And it's the way I am. I respect Tyrone Nurse. Don't get me wrong. He's a good fighter, but I'm a good fighter. I believe I'm the best of the weight. But it looks like he's avoided and I'm avoided. So hopefully, I can go and win this next title, win the English title by the end of the year, and hopefully me and him can get it on something big enough next year.
Real interesting mix at the moment. As you said, Ricky Boylan fighting Tyler Goodjohn on the card, the same card as this. Philip Bowes fighting on the card as well. He's in the mix now, so it could set up a good, with likes of Danny Connor floating about as well. Good, interesting domestic scene, couldn't it? Yeah,
Danny Connor's moved down to lightweight because he wanted to avoid us all. That's it, Dan. You wanted to avoid us all. You know that. Nah, he's a good friend of mine, Dan. I've got a lot of time for him. Respect him a hell of a lot. But yeah, it's a great division. And I said there earlier that I think Tyler would win. I was wrong then. It don't bother me who wins. Do you know what I mean? If I'm honest, I'd rather Ricky win, so then I'll get to fight him. But it don't bother me who wins. I'll beat the pair of them. So yeah, that's all I've got to say on the matter, James. I'd like to say a big thank you to Satch, Marky Bates, my trainer. He's got me in this position. He's changed me completely from before. It's got me to be, I believe, the best 10-stone fighter in the division, and I appreciate it very much. I'd also like to say a massive thank you to Ben Fleet Scraps, who have become my main sponsor, and for the first time ever enabled me to become a full-time pro, so I can train full-time now. So thank you very much to both of them.
Do you think you're going to be able to get your crowd from Civic Hall down to the O2 to come and support you?
Yeah, well, I've ordered 400 tickets, so I reckon I'll do pretty much most of them. There'll be, I don't know how noisy they'll be for the O2. It's a big old venue, but I'm sure they'll have a few beers and they get behind me.
Philip Bowes told me fighting you at the Civic Hall is like fighting a Roman gladiator in Rome. So make of that what you will.
Well,
quite a good quote, actually.
He's brilliant, and do you know what? In all honesty, I've got full respect for Philip Bowes. He's a good fighter, and to chuck him in the mix.
He took the fight.
Yeah. Listen, I maximum respect to him. No one else should take the fight. You know what I mean? So I do respect him. He's a top man, and hopefully, like I said to Eddie, I said, listen, Eddie, I don't want no one thinking I'm ducking anyone. So hopefully, I'll go and win this English title, and I'll give straight defence to Philip Bowes because he deserves it, you know. Yeah, and I'm a man of my word, and I would stick to that. When I win that English title, I'll give him the first defence.
Well, listen, I'm glad things have worked out for you, and you have got a shot. As I said, it weren't the title you've been chasing for a little while, but it looks like you're going to get that after this one if all things go well, mate.
Hopefully,
Keep doing what you're doing.
James, thank you, mate. See you soon.
Thanks, John.
Cheers, buddy.